the word sin means to fall short. It means to miss the mark. It's actually an archery term. It comes from like shooting a bow and arrow. Sin is actually an archery term. If you were to set up a bullseye here on this stage, and you had a bow and arrow, and you were to aim for the bullseye, and you shoot the arrow, and if that arrow didn't have enough energy and it fell short, in archery, that's called a sin. It means you missed the mark. It means you fell short. It means you didn't reach the goal. And sin means I don't measure up to God's perfect goal for me. I miss the mark. I fall short. I don't quite make it. I'm not perfect. I'm inadequate to make perfection in my life. I fall short. Yesterday afternoon, I was watching one of my favorite shows on TV, the old Robin Hood reruns. And I've watched them a dozen times. And there's one episode where the sheriff of Nottingham decides he's going to smoke out Robin Hood to capture him by planning a archery competition, because he knows Robin Hood's the best archer in the land and he cannot not show up at a competition. So he plans this competition. Robin Hood shows up dressed in disguise. Of course, everybody knows who Robin Hood is except the king, who's kind of blind. And Robin Hood gets up and he starts shooting, and he pulls his bow and arrow and he shoots, and it hits the target, bullseye, dead on. Then he pulls out another arrow and he shoots it again, and that arrow splits the arrow in the bullseye. Nice story, but you've never done that with your life, and neither have I. We all fall short, and we don't make it to the standard of perfection. Now that's called sin.